Crafty Gamer Lady, coming at you on, the heck is it, Thursday? All week I've been a day ahead of myself, so I don't know what day it is, but hello to everybody, and I hope you're doing well. What you see tonight is what you get. Like last night, you get me without makeup, you get me tired, but we're just gonna vibe and sit here and draw. I'm also a little confused because my husband and I just watched Michael Fosbeck play The Medium. We dealt with a lot of heavy content tonight that all kind of interwove around each other and then backtracked and then twisted and then came back around the other way. So, yeah. Did I describe that right, Michael? So I gotta process that. I think I might actually, I put my microphone in front of my face. It's coming halfway up the thing. Is that better? Is that better? Can you hear me now, though? Here, I need to sit up a little bit. Hang on. Oof.
That's a bit better, yeah.
It is better? Okay. Oh, no. Too close. Too close with the camera. All right, yeah. So I'm confused. I think I am going to watch those two VODs back, Mike, before you play that next time, because I don't get it either. I was very confused. But yeah, it's a good game. Interesting, intriguing. So, tonight, like I said, this is the no makeup. I'm very tired. I have not been kind to myself. Lillian, Marianne, Thomas, Spirit. Are we just regurgitating things from the game now? Is that what's happening? Lillian, Marianne, Thomas, Spirit World. I'm not going to say anything else because it would be a spoiler for people who haven't played it yet. Yeah. Yeah, just thinking out loud. Hey, did you get my message that I sent you? If you have a minute to look at the thing that I emailed you and give me your feedback that I'm not going to talk about because it's not going to be released yet, but I'd love to work on it tonight if you have a second to look at it. Speaking of time-sensitive things, tonight what I'm going to work on to start with, I am doing up a concept drawing I have a lot of stuff now going on. I still don't know if I can mention the one thing yet because I haven't gotten permission from him to do it, but I'm working with a streamer for about 2 months on stuff for various projects. So that's cool. I also still have a bunch of emotes on my list. I'm hoping I can knock all that out by this weekend. I've got a pretty good amount of free time now. Things are pretty much looser. My mosaic that I was doing yesterday is sitting over there on the table. I've got it half detailed, and I'll get that out in the mail on Saturday. And then it's just drawing for a while. So I'll get a lot of stuff done. But tonight I'm going to work on a concept drawing for Beard and the Hair because I'm helping him out with a talk show that he wants to start doing on Twitch, kind of a podcast type situation, like pre-recorded. And it'll be him interviewing content creators. Oh, I've been so rude. I haven't been saying hello to everyone. I know I saw Kid Flash in here right away with all the emotes. Hello. Akira, happy to see you as always. And of course, Fosbeck, who I'm sure is very tired of my snarkiness this evening. If I am ever being too much of a smartass during your gameplay, just tell me to shut up. It's fine. I give him so much crap in his chat. Yeah, talk show, content creators. He actually wants to interview me, which I'm surprised about because I've only been doing this for like a month and a half, but he's interested in the artist spin on it. You can't BS a BSer. Yeah. Yeah. Your comeback kung fu is strong, my friend. Hey Rads, happy to see you. Content creators interviewing me, artist. Apparently that's interesting. I mean, sure. I guess I never thought I was that interesting, but I also didn't realize that art streams were a niche that needed to be filled either. So, that's cool. But anyway, we were pretty sure that the name of the thing is going to be called Within the Beard. So what I'm going to do tonight is take his logo and I'm going to kind of see if I can do it maybe from the nose down with the beard, and then have the beard part, and then have the title with in it, and then some other little things in there, like a I don't know if I want a podcast mic and a headset and a game controller or something. I don't know. I want him to play around with it, but yeah, I want to see what he thinks. I am doing up some mock drawings of new emotes for Bone Jangles. I am doing some more stuff down the line for Miss Radolph and 5 O'Clock Shadow and Leroy LaCroix and Shadow Wolf and the winners of the Fall Guys tournament. Shoot, I forgot to put that on my list. I'll put it on my list. So, lots going on. And I think, Mike, are you still there? The Minerva Cam is something that I don't have up right now because I had moved it from my for my Mosaic stream, and I didn't have enough time to get it put back together. But that is my dog, Kid Flash. So you can redeem channel points to see my dog laying in her bed, but not tonight because I don't have it activated. Mike, do you have the original art for your logo, even just the black one that's with the glasses and the facial hair? And if so, I have it. Because I seriously want to, just for fun, you probably won't ever use it, but just for me, just for fun, I want to do the Valentine's Day variation where I turn your hair pink and put a rose in your teeth. That'll be my fun project for the night if you're willing to send it to me, but I'll just leave that there.
Yeah.
Okay, without further ado, I just need to get to drawing and with the good music. So let's all keep chatting. I'm going to be looking at chat. I'm going to be working, and we're going to have some good music, and we'll just have a relaxed evening. Why don't you guys, while I'm switching and getting my stuff ready, tell me about your day. Tell me how things are going. If something was exciting today, if something bummed you out, let me know. We can, and if you want to get encouragement or we can talk about it or whatever, we'll do that too. So here we go. I apologize if we have to keep messing around with the sound. I did work on this layout since last night when it was a complete dumpster fire. So hopefully it's a little better. Here we go. Oh, I didn't finish this screen. The music's here. Can you guys hear the music? Is it too loud? How is it in connection with my voice? Yeah, Kid Flash, what's your question? Yeah, that's perfect, Mike. Still loud, huh? Okay, let me do this. Is that any better? How have you not noticed a difference? I pulled it down by 50, 60%. You didn't miss much, Akira. I'm just babbling on about all the projects that I'm working on, and we're going to switch over to me drawing now, but I forgot to finish setting up the drawing stream because I was too distracted by Frostback's video game. What? Hang on! I'm working on it. I mean, does it literally have to be that soft? Really? Okay, did that change it? You can hear me over the music, but the music didn't get louder when I did what I just did right now. This is so bass-ackwards from the way that I had to do this last night. I do not understand this software. Anyway, yeah, what I was saying is you didn't miss much. Boost me a little. Okay. I did change myself to be coming out of, well, because how about that? Is that I literally cannot crank my mic up anymore without turning up the music also. Unless I do, hang on. How about that? Is that a better balance? I appreciate you guys giving me feedback because I obviously can't listen to myself doing this. Much better. Okay, cool. Eating the microphone. Monitor mix and stream mix at 50%. Music almost off. Microphone all the way jacked up. That doesn't seem like that should be how it is, but if it works, it works. I'll figure it out later. Fixing my stream, yes. Because I thought I got this all taken care of, and then I was too distracted by the video game to remember that I didn't finish. You know what? And this has been the case for everyone that I've been watching today. What, me jumping around in the camera? I was watching Gary Whitta play in a Fall Guys tournament this morning by the developers. And I'll get to your question in just a second, Kid Flash. Thank you. And they had to start like, I don't know if it was like half an hour late because the, where is the stupid? There it is. They had to start like half an hour late because something with Steam wasn't connecting right, and then like Beard in the Hair wanted to play the Call of Duty with the zombies today, and he couldn't because like it kept crashing his computer. And she's like, it's not a Twitch stream if there's not some kind of technological disaster. And Fosbeck's gameplay, it was perfectly fine a week ago, and then tonight, like the cutscenes were skipping a little bit with like no settings being different. I don't know what's happening. The gremlins be in the interwebs today. This is what I want, right? Yes, but it needs to go behind. Now you guys get to see how Streamlabs works for any of you that are considering streaming. And I want it to go behind the webcam. Yeah. Move myself here. And this over here. There. Do I look all purty now? Sans makeup. Tired. Am I at least aligned? Okay. Sounds good. Scene is good. Software running. Can we draw now? Oh, the Animal Crossing background? Yeah. It's cute. All right, so Kid Flash asked, how is your day been, Crafty Gamer Lady? I appreciate that, first of all. But yeah, it's been good. I just stayed up way too late last night. Oh, I gotta show you guys some hilarious clips. Let me get myself going first, and then maybe like as a break or... Well, but now I've teased it, and you guys may not be here. Can we... Okay, I gotta do this first, because I spent probably 4 hours last night in Robert Highwind's chat, like watching their stream. First of all, he just passed like 600 followers. They had a big stream, and when I rated him last night after my Mosaic stream, they got like way past a level 5 hype train. It was just all sorts of nuttiness. So that was fun to watch. Good things happen to good people. And then they played this game last night called, what's it called? Falling Flat or something like that.
I think you're right.
And I've never Guys, I couldn't breathe for like 4 hours. We were all like hyperventilating. Yes, human fall flat. So let me show you these couple clips really quick because I seriously couldn't breathe. And it was probably because we were all deliriously exhausted and things are funnier when you're that tired. But I mean, this was especially funny. Those guys are very, very, very entertaining. Okay. Here's the first one. So the whole concept behind this game, and I gotta get it out into a web. There we go. Hang on. So first, let me preface this by saying that they do all of these different voices and stuff like that when they do their streams, impressions, just goofing around and being dorks. It's actually, they call themselves goofs. And the premise of this game is, so this is Robert's character right here, and they're these like pudgy little rubbery, it's almost like they're people without skeletons because they just kind of flop around everywhere, and they like, the game kind of follows the laws of gravity and physics, but they have to make their floppy little people get through these levels where you have different obstacles and puzzles you have to solve, kind of like Fall Guys people, but floppier. Like, you'll see. And this, I just watch it. There is language.
Hey, do you know how to get through this wall? I don't see. Maybe we grab one of the rocks over there.
I can't
and
move
then
it.
we can put it into the wall.
I can't move the stick.
Robert,
I can't move the stick, Rob. Oh, I got it.
Oh, here. Oh, here. Oh, let me help you with the. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
It didn't.
Oh fuck! It didn't even break the wall. Fuck you! God damn.
Oh, there it is.
It just collapses.
All it took was that one little tap. Good lord.
What the fuck was it?
So that was the first one, and that was when we all kind of started losing our shit, and then there was this beauty. This is so ridiculous. Okay, hang on. So ridiculous. Okay.
This doesn't. Oh,
Yeah,
what the fuck is this? Look, there's a fucking Mario pipe over here.
I think that's called a chimney.
Wah, wah, wah.
And then it just completely devolves. This had to have been at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
I fucking-
He's still going.
Oh my god, I'm sweating. I'm laughing so hard, I'm sweating. You ever laugh so hard and you try to hold it in so you sweat? This doesn't hold it.
This went on, guys, for 4 hours. It was the best thing in the world. Okay. Whew. Where's my webcam now? And there's me. Yeah, so that lasted until, you know that feel? The laughing sweats. Yeah, because you just, yeah. And because I was getting him too, because he had gone to bed at like 9:30, like a sensible person who has to get up at like 5:30 for work. And so I'm down here, like I have them on the big screen TV, and he's told me before that like he can't hear the TV or whatever, but I'm sure he would hear me like scream laughing if I really was laughing as hard as I wanted to. So I'm just trying not to like wake him up on the other end of the house. And Yeah, so that went on for a good long while. And then I went over to Beard and the Hair's channel, and he ended up lying, and because he said he was going to do like a 6 to 8 hour stream, but he was on until like 3 or 4 in the morning. And then I've kept trying to finish one of the emotes for Bone Jangles, and I couldn't. I'm just going to go grab his logo while I'm talking to you. And I tried so hard to did he just get a raid or something? He just did something. Tried so hard to finish it, and I kept nodding off, and then finally I realized that I had fallen asleep in my chair until 5:30 in the morning, and then I went to bed. Yeah. Oh, he did send it to me. I forgot, and I couldn't open it. Oh dear. Oh no. Well, let's hope that I can open it now. Get over here. So yeah, this is aren't you glad that you asked how my day went? Because that's how it started. Very, very tired, but good mood. Got up, and my coworkers were so wonderful to tell me to go back to bed for a while. So I didn't start work until like 10, which was perfect because it was slow today for the first time in like, I don't know, a week and a half. So that was nice. And yeah, I got to watch Fosbeck play the medium, which I was bummed that we missed out on earlier in the week because of his work schedule, but gotta take care of yourself too. So was gonna sit down and finish detailing my my mosaic tonight, and then after about a half an hour I realized I couldn't look away from the dang TV screen, so that didn't work, but that's fine. Oh, good, it worked here. Okay, good. It just didn't open on my phone. Yay! I have something to start with. Oh, it even opened it in Autodesk Sketchbook for me. Look at that. You probably want the music back on now, don't you? I know I do. Okay. Where is it? There it is. So, how do I want to do this? And I know I want it to be a heck of a lot wider. It is hard. Did you miss me saying what I'm doing with this, Akira? I'll be happy to repeat myself. I want to make it taller. So he is going to be starting a podcast type talk show that's like recorded ahead of time, where he interviews content creators, like people on Twitch, and he wants to interview me, which I don't understand, but you know, apparently he sees something there, which is cool. And we're thinking of calling it Within the Beard. So I asked him if I could do his logo, and he kept saying, no, you don't need to do that. That's a lot of work, and I can't pay you, and you know, I don't have a budget right now, and I wouldn't want to ask someone to do that without paying them. And I said, look, I came into your stream from a raid, and you didn't know me, and I was having a really crappy day as a streamer where I had like the worst imposter syndrome possible, the worst like everyone hates me and everyone's annoyed by me feelings that I'd had in like years. And you let me vent like all over your stream and without even knowing who I was, and you took the time to like stop and encourage me and help me feel better and make me feel like not a piece of human garbage. Let me make you a freaking graphic. And he acquiesced. So that's what I'm doing. Now I need to figure out how to execute what is in my head. I'm going to try to actually use the tools that are available to me, because every time I do something in this program, I discover some kind of technique that I never used before. Yeah, Harv is good people, and those kind of people tend to attract. Yeah. Yep. I don't know if this is going to work the way I think it will, but we're going to try it. Nope, that didn't. That's not what I wanted. Stop. Trying to find a good way to split the beard while making it look like the hair is still going off to the side. This is all going to be trial and error, by the way. I'm probably going to figure out 17 different ways to do this. I'm also trying to think ahead about making the words fit in here. You know, you could just use math and read the angle that it's tilted at. Okay, so 90 degrees. That's not even center. There we go. Use your math, Heather. So that's a 45-degree angle, and that's not going to be enough. Let's go 25. Yeah. We'll start there. So, and then go to negative 25. Now I am gonna like come in here and kind of swirl some blue in there and make it not just be a straight line, but this is just a starting point. I don't know if I missed in chat. Let me see. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. So yeah, if you guys want to tell me how you're doing, how your day's going, go for it. I would love to hear about it. Or like I said, if you need to vent, we can talk about that too. By the way, I do also now have a lurk command, so if you want to let me know that you're here, but you're just kind of hanging out in the background, you can type !lurk. Thank you, Miss Rattle. I always assume that you're lurking somewhere. Excuse me. You're redoing your watermark at the moment. Gotcha. Oh, Miss Radolph, I see the one emote here for it. Nice. If I'm not too talkative, it's because I'm concentrating too hard. But I am looking at chat. It's literally right next to my monitor, so I should see something if you guys say something. Otherwise, we just vibing. Tried to pick a good... I picked out some more music from Epidemic Sound. Where are my manners? Honey, will you please do some shout-outs? First of all, if you could please shout out Michael Fosbeck. I'd appreciate that. Thankful for him as always. Had a very good gameplay of the medium. Very entertaining, very captivating. Told him I wish that he could just narrate my life, because he has this great way of taking what's going on and just like giving it the Cliff Notes treatment, but like sassy. Like, I don't even remember what it was. It was the woman who we were speculating like went on a rampage because she got turned down. She was like, I'm gonna get me mine. Like, can you just follow me around and narrate my life that way? That'd be great. I probably have a much better day. Working with him on a very special project for March that you will all hear about as soon as I'm ready to release the details, which is not yet. And then a shout out to... Did you just shout out yourself? You don't even stream.
Denozo, off the table.
Sometimes I'm the only one that can yell at Denozo, and I just realized I would have like RIP headphone users if I would have done that. So at least I caught myself. Shout out, please, Mrs. Radolph. She has just... Oh, I didn't even finish. I highly suggest you go back and watch Mike's VODs of the medium gameplay, because it's very entertaining. And he also has a lot of other stuff. He did Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order. I'm not so up to date on the Star Wars games, but the frickin' game you're gonna teach me, Hades. Good grief. Does a lot of Hades play, and like talks through the decisions he's making while he's making them, which I think will help people who want to like get some insight on good ways to play the game to understand that. Miss Radolph was listed afterwards. She just became an affiliate not too long ago, so she's working on building her viewer base. Variety game streamer. Does some Stardew Valley, does some shoot 'em ups with like Warzone and Fortnite and Apex. Colors, that's what I'm doing. I'm grabbing that color. Is that really that pale? Oh, weird. That's like one of those optical illusions to me right now where like you think that it's white and gray, but then when you move them together, they're both gray or something. Weird. I'm just gonna have to do this myself. I'm not gonna be able to like stretch and piece this together. What I'm trying to figure out though, and I'm probably not gonna know until I get it almost done, is if I wanna have, if I want to have like hands pulling the beard apart, like have fingers right here, or if I just want it to be separated. I don't know. Because it wouldn't separate on its own. Is that like the teeniest, tiniest of outlines? Really? Dang. Thanks, Mike. I'll take a look at that after I'm done. Trying to think if I want to try to repeat that or just like copy it. I think I'm just gonna copy it. Why reinvent the wheel? Am I correct? Did I just do that like pretty much perfectly the first time? More or less? I think I might have. I'll take it. Have to do a little bit of tweaking, but... not bad if I do say so myself. Okay. What? No. Why would you... Layers. Dummy. Okay. Sweet. And then you know what I can do? Ha! I'm smart. Oh my gosh, you guys, that went so much faster than I thought it was going to. I'm so excited. I love it when a plan comes together. What? I don't see whatever that was supposed to be. I just see Portillo OMG. I've seen that on streams lately where it's like Twitch doesn't want to recognize an emote that like some people can use and some people can't, or it like shows up on some streams but not on other streams. I don't understand. I love them emotes, Akira. I'm gonna actually be working on another one for myself I don't know if I'll do it tonight or if I might whip it out tonight after, don't say that way, Heather. I might work on it tonight and, not gonna try to say it any other way anymore. After I do this, because all it's gonna be is a heart that is broken up into different pieces like a mosaic. So just putting in like some grout outlines, but having it be like blue and purple and teal. I love those colors together. And that'll be my, because I'm constantly looking to do like a purple heart. What, then I'm gonna whip it out? What do I have to whip out? I have nothing. I don't. I think for now, I'm just gonna fill this in like to here. I can still say it, okay. Do I get your badge picture or not? Please. Pretty please. Let's do this like here. Yeah, so it's almost like a diamond. I'm gonna mirror that way. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. What I did not get to ask him is if there's a certain font style that his channel is in, or if that was just some kind of a custom creation. I'm just thinking, I'm staring at it and thinking, your screen did not freeze. Because part of me still wants to figure out some kind of way to have something pulling at the corners of the beard, but I don't know what it would be. And I don't like doing hands. I'll think about it. Yeah, so now let's do this. I did. It's going to be called Within the Beard, which is why this is how it's looking like it's looking. Are we gonna do this crap again? You did this to me yesterday. Stop it. Sorry. Program's gonna give me grief. I don't remember if I have to restart it at this point or not. Within the beard. So I was gonna have like within the beard and then like a set of headphones and like maybe a game controller and then like a microphone coming up from the bottom or something. Maybe like it'll just, like the stuff that's in his beard will be what holds it apart. So I'll have some of the beard like resting on corners of the words and like the headset and stuff. So it can be like that stuff's like holding it open. Then I don't have to worry about getting fingers in here to, like you just said, Ikira. Yeah, great minds. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. All right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey, I like it. Hey, are you gonna be around for a little bit, Ikira? Like at least 5-10 minutes? You are. Would you mind doing me a big favor? Would you mind either in another tab or leave my stream or whatever, go in his stream and ask him if he knows what the name of the font style his person used for his logo, like for all his channel stuff, beard and the hair or whatever on his layout. Would you mind doing that for me? Thank you so much. Because I don't know if he'll look at Discord while he's gaming. So are you gonna, if I copy now, are you gonna behave and actually copy what I'm selecting? Yes, okay. Now why is that a different color? You know what? I almost don't care. But that's gonna be like too close to, okay, fine, thank you. Thank you for at least looking at that email for me, though. That will help me out. I can work on that tonight and tomorrow night before we talk Saturday. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a good sleep. I hope tomorrow is less chaotic now that you've at least had a day to catch up on things a little bit. Okay, that at least gives me the outline, and then I can figure out what's wrong with the color. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Akira. Good night, Mike. Have a good one. Have a good day tomorrow. For those of you just listening, Akira said he's mid-game, but he's going to check for me and will let me know. Just going to lurk here until she gets the info. Thank you so much. One thing, I don't know if I've actually mentioned this to you guys, but I've been starting lately to have, like, especially at night, kind of like almost like a double vision kind of thing going on. And I thought maybe that I just needed to go get my eyes checked because I'm overdue for an eye exam, and wouldn't be surprised if my prescription changed and like my distanced vision is getting worse per usual. But it was starting to happen a lot, and then starting to happen like earlier in the day. And so I was trying to figure it out. And then last Sunday, I had my medication in my hand because I had to take it to church with me to take it in the middle of the morning. I looked down at the bottle of the gabapentin, and there's a big old sticker. It says, "May cause blurred vision." Fantastic. So I messaged my doctor today, and she said, "Oh, well, you may want to come in so we can actually document it, and I can try prescribing something else." I was like, well, just hold up a second, because I started out by just taking one a day. By the way, gabapentin is a non-narcotic, non-addictive pain medication that helps me with my fibromyalgia. I had been taking one a day, and she gave me the approval to take 2 a day if I needed to. So I had just started doing that after I had like a painful week and had just kept taking 2 a day. So I said, let me go back down to just taking it in the morning, and we'll see if that fixes anything. I've also been like not getting enough sleep lately, and that's probably not helping. So let me do some adjusting on my end first. So if you guys could keep your fingers and toes crossed that fixes the problem, and I don't have to go through like another medication change that's going to take 2 or 3 weeks of absolutely all of my energy, that would be great. I'll tell you what, in September when I first started getting used to my current medication, I was like a zombie for 2 weeks. I couldn't do anything. I was so tired all the time. I was very, very thankful to be working at home at that point. Still am, and still thankful, but especially that couple of weeks. Okay, thank you so much. I don't need to know if it's black or bold or whatever. I can figure that out, but that definitely helps. That would have taken me forever to figure out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. So let's give it a go, because I can't really do anything else until I do that. And I'm gonna have to go find it somewhere. Cool. All right, interwebs, be my friend. It's this one. Yeah, but I don't want to deal with like installing stuff. I just want to do one of those things where you can like make an example. Oh, here we go. Uh-huh. This is not cheating. This is using the tools available to you. Just remember that. Come on, guys-o, wake up. There it is. All right. Just gonna dump you over here for now. Oop. No. Same for you. Okay. It's great, and I see nothing wrong with it. There you go. Okay. I think I want to have the word beard be bigger. Okay. Go with me on this. I might not be able to make it bigger. We'll see. Hang on, let me switch and do this with my pen. Sorry, it was cold earlier, now I'm warm. No. Stop it. I was hoping it was gonna give me the last thing I grabbed, but never mind. I'm indecisive. Nope. What? Oh. Yeah, okay. So, but if this is going to be like laying on the beard to hold it back and hold it down, then it would need to be over the top. But it's within. Some in and some out. Yeah, but like drape it over it. So, okay, that I definitely want over to hold it down. I'm thinking out loud. Just probably what you came here to see, but still. Oh, that's way too big. Yeah. Take that down a few thousand notches. There we go. So if here, okay. Go with me on this too, because this is just gonna be a sketch. I'm gonna perfect this later, but I'm just thinking. Stop. I'm probably just gonna do basic stuff like this for right now until I get a chance to show it to him and say, hey, yay or nay. And then when he says go, then I'll come in and like actually perfect it and make it look like all of this will be behind the words, but this will be in, you know, in front of the beard, and this will be, it'll actually look like a controller with the perfect lines and the right colors and all the detail work and all that. But yeah, I mean, why waste your time if it's not gonna fly, you know? Just so you guys know, for the drawing streams and stuff, I'm hoping in the future to have some kind of game or trivia, or I don't know if I want to try Stream Raiders because it's a huge resource hog, but something like that going that we can be talking about or doing like while this is going on. So yeah, you can be watching me and kind of vibing out to the music and stuff, but there might also be a little something to do. So I have not had, I want to get all of this stuff done first for me and for other people. Then we'll have time, like in the evenings and on the weekends and stuff when I'm not streaming, to play around with extensions and different, games that can fit in here and stuff like that. So, to be coming soon. So now what color though? Because I don't want to deviate too much from the color scheme. Is his whole channel, like, I know that he's got like some of the emotes are red, but is his whole channel otherwise just like the blue and the white and the gray?
Basically,
oh, that's loud. You see.
The tower was the hot zone.
Stop it. Different variations of blue. Okay. And what's cool is that I can take this here. Oh. Hang on. Stop it. It's a little light. Let's grab something just a bit darker. Nope, don't do that. I still think that's probably going to be good though, so I'll fuss around with that for a little bit. I really need to differentiate the alerts on my phone now that I get so many like Twitch like going live alerts from different people, between those and like actual messages that I need to pay attention to. Never had the need in my life before for like granularity within my notifications, but I guess we're there, aren't we? You feel that? Yeah. Yeah, it's like before I just needed to know like if I had to pay attention to something, anything, because I hardly ever knew about anything that was going on. Now it's like too much information coming at my face all day long. Anybody got any fun plans for the weekend? Anything going on? Just gonna chill? Projects you want to get done? We are going to, I will only admit this because it might give some peace of mind to those who are also in the same boat. Our Christmas decorations are down, but they are all in a pile in the living room upstairs. Because A, we are never up there except to go back and forth from the kitchen. Or B, we are going to reorganize our holiday closet because there's entirely too much stuff in there that we are never ever going to use again. And some of it's also all over the place. So we invested in some of those big like Rubbermaid bin things. And we're just gonna go through everything up there and reorganize. So we're gonna do that Saturday morning because this is a non-recording week for me for church music stuff. And then after that, actually just decided earlier today that I'm gonna talk with Mike about our thing that we're planning for March that you'll all find out about here sooner or later. And then we're just gonna kind of goof around and play games. Honestly, probably off stream just to like blow off steam and have some fun. I don't know. I might stream later that day. It depends on how I'm feeling. And my hubby might join in. So that'll be our Saturday. And then Sunday after church, I think we were just gonna come back and do whatever, and I'll probably stream some games in the afternoon or drawing. It depends on how much I get done. If I still have a lot of drawing to do, it's going to be an art stream. Akira's planning on finishing at least one art piece too, if you want to push yourself. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. And like I said, I want to get the time sensitive stuff out of the way. I can think of 3 things, this included. Because when I said like, oh, that sounds like an awesome project, I want to help, let me do your graphic, we were having a hypothetical discussion. Then, the next stream I watch, oh yeah, I'm going to do my first episode a week from Friday. What? Man's making moves, man. He's going to make his goals this year. He wants to be monetized on YouTube and he wants to make partner. Man, he is making moves. If you don't know who I'm talking about, all of you should if you've watched me at all, because I talk about him a lot. Nope, that's not how that works. There it is. There is Beard's channel. His name is Harv. He is primarily a Souls streamer, but he's been doing a lot of variety gaming lately with the shooters, the Apexes, and the war zones and the that kind of stuff. We were talking about doing some things together in the future. Very, very nice gentleman. He usually streams anywhere from like the afternoons Pacific time to very, very late in the evening sometimes, although we're trying to get out of that, sometimes into the wee hours of the morning. But yeah, for all of your late night needs, go check out Beard. Kira's completed 2 line arts and 1 sketch that you're in the middle of line art for, so you have options. Cool. You talking about like the type of mandala type things, or like where it's just almost like an adult coloring book page, but it's different sections and the lines go in different directions with different thicknesses and things like that, or am I thinking of something else? Why is that no longer... Did I fuck that up already? I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, it looks like a coloring page at the moment. Yeah. Don't do mandalas so much, like the full body fantasy characters at the moment. Okay. Sketch them and then choose line art and then color. Gotcha. Gotcha. Nice. I like it. I can fix what I just did. Not in the way that I would prefer, but I can fix it. Right? Yes. Okay. Oh, wow. Your janky temporary watermark. So this is, okay. Okay, so you take a reference piece and you basically like turn it into a almost like a coloring book page. So for those of you, I don't know if I can, it'll focus in a second. Yep. So there's her Ikira's reference picture, and then there's the, you know, I could be a smart person and pull this up on my computer, but yeah, so that's what she was talking about with the line arts. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, I'm having fun playing around with this drawing tablet and all that stuff, but I'm like I said, I'm still learning about all the different buttons and knobs and stuff that are in here that I'm probably not utilizing that I could be, or not utilizing correctly. So it's a little bit of a learning curve every time. Especially because I don't sell my work, I use reference pretty heavily just to get used to drawing full bodies. Yeah. And that's honestly why I'm not charging. Another reason why I'm not charging for my emotes yet is because all of these people that I'm doing this stuff for are my guinea pigs. Before like 2 months ago, I had only ever drawn like on physical form, physical media. This is my first time doing digital, and I'm very happy with the results, but I feel bad wanting to charge someone when I'm basically using the projects that they want me to make for them as experiments, and they're putting a lot of faith and trust in me. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm sure I'll flip the script in the future and use it as like a little side business, but for right now, I'm just happy doing random acts of kindness in exchange for people putting a little faith in me. Oh, don't tell me that's gonna, yep. Lift up your pen every once in a while when you do that, huh? See? Learning. We're learning. All the time we're learning. I like to say I'm always under construction. And I know that can mean a lot of things, but we love growth. We do. If you stop growing, you might have a problem. Means you're not lifing correctly. If you stop growing, you might want to get that checked out. Yeah, exactly. You want to go get that looked at? Trying to think if there's any stories that I haven't told you guys. Anything I could talk about? Oh, here's one. Speaking of my eyes, I played Fortnite. Oh my gosh, it was last night. That seems like so long ago. It was last night. I played Fortnite with Vosbeck on his stream. I didn't stream it, but I told him this story on his stream, but I don't think I've told you guys. It was about when we figured out that I needed glasses, and I was in like second grade. My best friend had just gotten her glasses. And I I remember having trouble seeing the board. I remember I was in second grade, I was sitting like towards the back, and there was blue writing on the board, and I remember not being able to read it. And I remember my teacher asking me about it and asking if I wanted to like move to the front row. So I told my parents, and they just thought that I wanted glasses because my friend had gotten glasses and all of that. So didn't really like take me seriously, which, you know, kids. But then word got back to my parents from my teacher, like shortly thereafter. This was not a long time that went by. So my parents, my dad took me out to the lake because we had the same experience in sixth grade. Yeah. In my hometown, there's 2 lakes, and we had a boat and a dock. And my dad took me out to the end of the dock, and he pointed out to the middle of the lake, and he said, "I want you to tell me how many people are on that boat out there." And my answer, "What boat?" So, went to the eye doctor. Very bad vision. Got glasses. My mom cried for days because she felt so bad. Like, not only bad that they like didn't believe me, but like she still feels bad to this day. We had this conversation 2 days ago that she still feels bad for me having bad vision. Like, why? Well, because I'm your mother and I passed it on to you. And I don't, okay, but you know, first of all, I don't think that's how that works, because your vision's fine. Second, it's not all your fault. You can shift some of this on Dad if that's the way you're going to think about it. And third, you've had like 30 years to get over this. You can relax. It's okay. I love my mom. I felt bad that she felt bad. Oh, if any of you guys follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you would have seen me post these pictures already. But yesterday, like our cat Denozo, who's the white and gray one that you've seen on stream sometimes, has just been so clingy and cuddly and freaking needy the last couple weeks. And he's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with him. He's healthy, you know, whatever. Just really clingy when I've been home, and I don't know if he finally realizes that like mommy's someone that he can cuddle with and has to take up all of my space. Speak of the devil. I don't think he's coming up here yet though. He will jump up in my recliner now as soon as I sit down for work in the morning and battle me all day long between wanting to come up and like walk over my keyboard or walk around like the arm of my chair and come up and just like plop down in front of my face. Like, no work. only cat. This is my life now. Well, yesterday that happened and I took a picture of it. And then 5 minutes later, he was just so freaking needy and like, I could not work. I tried to like move my face around him to read what was on the screen. And he would like shift his body weight in front of my face. He's such a little snot. So I picked him up and I moved him down between my knees. And this cat sat up, turned around, and just sat there and stared at me over my keyboard, blocking my view of my computer screens for a good like 10, 15 minutes, just giving me the death stare. Imagine seeing that like a foot from your face while you're trying to work. It was like, he's pissed. This is how I die. Like this is not gonna end well for me. My stupid camera keeps turning itself back on autofocus. No, I don't want to remove it. I want to edit it. Thank you very much. You want a cat? They are. I love them. I love them. And they are wonderful sources of entertainment. But they all have their own very individual attitudes. That's as good as it's going to get right now. And I can't tell if... I think that's focused. I'm squinting because this is like my eyes starting to get that double vision thing in it tonight. So I think that's focused. There we go. I love ours a whole lot. But sometimes they can be little shits. Beard hair, that's what I'm doing. I think that's gonna stay behind, but then I'm gonna let this come in front here like this. Maybe. Kira says, I grew up with dogs and cats and miss having them. Fingers crossed you get a job soon and you're able to financially support one. Awesome. So is it just the financial part of it, or like are you in a place where you can't have cats and dogs? Because I know that's an issue in some places. There's a door there.
Doorknob. Go figure. It's on the door.
So I just hear this crash and ow! Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Like Kara says, we can, but there's a pet fee. Oh, you lost your job due to COVID. I'm so sorry. Husband's been financially supporting us since. Just moved to a new area at the end of last year, trying to get settled before we get a pet. Yeah, that's good. Making sure that everything's squared away so that if anything unexpected comes up, you're at least prepared for it. I definitely get that. We were there for a long time. In fact, it was only really, oddly enough, the beginning of the pandemic for us that it went the other way, because we were finally, after working for years to get our credit score recovered after various things, that we were able to refinance our house like as the pandemic was starting, which actually ended up being good, because the first company that took on our mortgage as the pandemic stuff started happening, they backed out. And then by the time we got another one, like a week later, the percentages were like at the lowest point in that like time frame. So we got a better deal. And then we were able to pay off like everything else that we had except the mortgage. And that has been a huge, huge game changer. Did he just do it again? Swear to God, he just slammed into the doorknob again. Especially because I want to adopt a pet and I want to make sure we have enough emergency money to keep them healthy and happy. Yes, I totally agree. Doesn't do much good to rescue a pet if something happens to them and you can't afford to take care of it. Which I know sucks for a lot of people to have to think of it that way, because sometimes, I know, especially if you're not in the greatest of situations, something like an animal for support and joy and happiness might be, great for you mentally, but then you got to think too, are you able to, actually take care of them? So it gets into a rough circle of thought. So now I just want to have that go over like here. I'm going to ask him if I can take the darker blue in his logo and actually do like strand marks, because then that will help me kind of define stuff like this a little more. But at the same time, I don't want to take away from what his logo actually is and make it all that different. I think I am just for this though. Just for this part. Really? Is that going to be the same friggin' color? It is. Well, we're going to make it darker. Especially since I do qualify for an ESA, but due to exactly what you said, I don't think the pros would outweigh the cons yet. ESA is emotional support animal, right? Yes, okay. Yeah, especially now that I have been home for, oh Lord, it's gonna be 11 months next week, I think. 11 months on a little bit more than that, 11 months on the 16th. I have gotten very attached to our animals and realize how much they help lower my anxiety. So, I really hope I don't ever have to go back into an office again. We'll see. I think if I use this color for the where it's supposed to be maybe like the shadow of the beard, like on the inside, like the back of the beard that's still showing through in the back. Something like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this here so I have a kind of a reference for what that'll look like, and then I'm gonna go to the other side and do a headset, I think. And then a microphone coming right up the middle. So, if I look at just that, yeah, let me do this. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like that. I think I like the differences in the shades of color because it still fits within his theme without deviating too much. Yeah. What if... Oh, let me save it before I do something stupid. Are you going to bed? Yep. Hang on a second. Ah! Stop it. Hello, Miss Envy. How are you? Sleepy? Yeah. Give me one quick second. I'm gonna say goodnight to my hubby. Alrighty, bring my camera back. You guys don't need to see all the mushy stuff. Alright, Miss Envy, just to show you what I'm working on. This is for... I'm not sniffly, I'm exhausted because I stayed up way too late last night and I'm sitting back in my hoodie and I'm feeling lazy. I'm not sniffly, I'm good. This is my concept art that I'm going to go over with Harv tonight for his new podcast that he's going to do, interviewing content creators called Within the Beard. So I'm just playing around with what I'm going to do next that I was just starting to talk about is I'm going to actually cover up some of this so it looks like strands of beard. So this is like coming out of the beard, but then going over the outside of it to hold it open. And then the words are kind of holding it open a little bit. There's going to be a gaming headset over here and then like a microphone coming up the middle. And then I'm going to talk to him after he gets off tonight, hopefully, and see how he likes that. Did I put my stuff back correctly? I did not. Y'all are dealing with some pretty slack frameage on my part tonight, but that's because stuff wasn't working and I had to move things around. I'll fix it next time. How was your day, Miss Envy? How was all of Bat Child stuff? Sorry I missed out on the silliness, but really engaged with the storyline of the medium and wanted to be there for Fosbeck's stream. I don't know how you're still awake either. This woman was up at like a normal human being time, being all productive and, you know, kicking ass and taking names and doing her thing. Normally doesn't get up until little like late morning, early afternoon. Apex wasn't being nice to him. Call of Duty Zombies wasn't being nice to Beard either. And like the Fall Guys tournament that Gary did today for Able Gamers, the developers or like whoever what's the name? The computer game company that put out Fall Guys, not Mediatonic, but the D one. They had to start like not Mediatonic, the other one, the one that starts with a D. They had to start like half an hour late because like their traffic link to go to Steam to download the game wasn't working and like other stuff wasn't working. And then on Fosbeck's stream, the settings that he had for the game and all the gameplay, which had worked so seamlessly last week, all of a sudden was like stuttering during flashback or during cutscene streaming. So there was that, and then my stuff was a little bit jacked up. My audio, the way I had to have it set up last night to hear it loudly on stream but quieter in my ear, was like completely bass-ackwards from the way I had to set it up tonight. So we agreed that the interwebs are just out to get us all today. But it's okay, because today was still a good day. I'm just exhausted. I will not be staying up until 5:30 in the morning. I know that Fosbeck and Kid Flash were here for this, but Ikira, were you here when I showed the clips from Highwind's stream last night with Robo Dessert? Hey, how are you doing, Glasgow? Nice to see you here. Just talking about Harv's logo. Twitch has been funky recently. One of the streamers you mod for hasn't been able to raid anyone for the last week. Wow, you were here for the clips. Yeah, Miss Envy, I'll show you the clips that I was talking about tomorrow or something. We'll have some games. Love you too. Have a good night. We'll try to get some gaming in tomorrow. You're all good? Glad to hear it. I'm just playing around with what I want for this logo. I think I've just been kind of coloring away and not really thinking about it, but I think I might cut it there so that it looks like the controller's kind of coming out of the beard and then going out over the top of it. So I'll just darken it back this way, but leave this coming out this way. Child, nice to see you. Apex was being mean to you. I'm so sorry. We have...
Pizzas for me? Oh, you shouldn't have.
I'll never get tired of that. And thank you for the 100 biddies. We agreed that the internet was just being crappy to all of us today. There was a Fall Guys tournament that Gary Whitta did this morning, and the developers link to Steam wasn't working, and like the charity link wasn't working. They had to start a half an hour late. And I had a bunch of audio stuff, and Beard's stream, he couldn't play the Call of Duty Zombies because it just kept crashing his computer. Fosbeck's playback of the Medium, all of the cutscenes were like stuttering on stream today when they were perfectly fine last week, so the internet's just out to get us all. Yeah, I think that's good enough for tonight for me to show him at least what I'm thinking of, and then I can go finesse it later. And like I said, I'm going to see if I can get him to let me make these be like strands so I can play around with the texture, and I can put like darker stuff back here and make it this pop a little more from where it's coming out of the beard. You know, stuff like this. I don't know. But since his normal logo is just so like flat, I don't know if he wants to deviate from that, so I'll let him make that call. You're watching both of us? Nice. Don't tell him what this looks like, because we're gonna I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna hop over there after I'm done here soon. Jeez, it's already 10 o'clock. Jiminy Christmas. And playing Call of Duty. Wow, you're just doing all of the stuff tonight. Yeah, but I'm gonna I told him I was gonna be working on this on stream tonight, and I'm gonna see if we can talk offline after he's done streaming, just so he can see it, so I know how to finalize it, because I don't want to put in all the work of making it look nice and then it's not what he wants. Lips are sealed. Thank you. I appreciate that. Gaming headset. I'm just gonna do a down and dirty real quick. So this is gonna be, if the other ear is gonna be here in the beard, and if this is gonna come out this way, I want it to overlap the W a little bit and come down here outside the beard and have the headphone here, and then coming back up here, and then disappearing again like in the hair. We'll make it a fancier gaming headset later with different, you know, thingy-mabobbers on it. I don't think I'm going to put a microphone on it, but, you know, different textures and lines and all that kind of stuff. But for right now, we'll just give the impression of headphones here. And then the other part is going to be, I'm just going to do this last part really quickly so you guys can see what he's going to see. And then I'm going to go over and hang out in his stream. So I think I want, do I want the microphone to come up? The Impression of Headphones would be a great band name. Heck yeah. I like it. You and I would get along very well if we hung out in person, Ikira. All right, I think I'm gonna have the microphone come up out of, but do I want it to be, yeah. Do I want it to be a podcast mic or like an actual, yeah, I think I do. think I want the microphone to be black. Maybe. Oh man. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get off stream and I'm gonna start listening to Harv or someone else, and I'm gonna eat something, and then I'm gonna get a second win, and then I'm gonna want to keep drawing, and then it's gonna be freaking 3 o'clock in the morning again. Oh my gosh, I forgot my manners again. Bat Child was here and I didn't even shout him out, and as a thank you for the biddies. I talk about this guy all the time, but go follow Bat Child if you would, and go see him when he streams too. He does a lot of games with his viewership, especially Mondays are a good time. Mondays he does the marbles on stream where you do ! play and it drops in a marble in a digital course that he has, and then let's hope so what? Let's hope no what? You're gonna have to explain that because I've said multiple sentences and I no longer know what you're referring to. And then the marbles like run this race, and there's nothing you can do to control it. They just the video game gravity does its thing, and then based on different winners and losers or whatever, he gives out Steam games. He does lots of other different things. He does stream raiders all the time. He does video game play, but then there's things where like if you subscribe to his channel, he spins a wheel of doom, and that might mean that we all, like, he has a dance party, or he does a bunch of sit-ups, or he has to only play with knives in the next game that it's applicable to, stuff like that. Me staying up until 3. Yeah, I hope not either. I hope not either. But I'll tell you what, as late as I was up last night, and as much as my stomach hurts today from laughing so much with Highwind and Robo Dessert and all that whole chat, it was so completely worth it. I needed to laugh that hard. I have not cracked up that much in a long time, and I'm serious when I say I was like hyperventilating. You know when you get to that point where you laugh so hard that like all the oxygen has come out of your body, but you can't like breathe in yet, and you're like, this is how I die, but then you breathe. Yeah, that's how hard I was laughing. Ikara says, I'm not a good role model here, as it's currently 1 a.m. where I'm at. Girl. Yeah. Do as I say, not as I do, and go to bed before 3. Yes, ma'am. We'll be doing so. I'm thinking what'll probably happen is I'll probably raid us over here in a little bit into Beard's channel, which is applicable since I'm working on his stuff. And then I'm just gonna camp there until he's done, have a little chat with him about whether or not this will work so I can start working on it tomorrow, and then I'll probably go to bed, hopefully. You can ask me tomorrow whether or not that actually worked, and I may or may not answer you. You know how that feels, yeah. I constantly, especially when I'm teaching mosaic stuff and I do something like take the heel of the handle for the glass nippers, and if I have a piece of glass that like just isn't in there quite enough, and I know it's solid, and I know that this handle is like very spongy, I'll take it and just like whack it like a hammer until the glass, like I force it into submission into place. And I always tell people, do as I say, do not do as I do. Do not do that. Don't do that to your piece. If you do, it's your fault. something goes wrong. I'm doing it because I am in control of my beast. I hate that microphone, but it just, like I said, it gives the impression of what it's supposed to be. That's not how a microphone looks, and we will fix it later. And I know I need to make this playlist longer. I didn't have time because like I said, I got too entranced in Fosbeck's gameplay, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go on in like 15 minutes. Cool. Let's throw in some headphones and grab a few songs. So what if we made this black down here for the ear pad thingies? You're just vibing, yeah. Yeah, I do also have like a jazzy type playlist, but I thought that might put me to sleep tonight. Plus, I didn't have as much in it as I wanted to because the jazz playlists that I was finding on that website that I use had mixed in a whole bunch of other stuff, like a bunch of hip hop jazz and stuff. And I'm like, no, I want like Rat Pack era jazz. If I could just listen to like Sinatra or something instead and not get fined for it or like have my video taken down, that would be preferable. But no, can't play music on stream. Heaven forbid we actually like, you know, give shout outs to musicians and stuff that we appreciate and bring more awareness and attention to their art. But no, it's fine. I'm not bitter. Take you. Yeah. Curse you, UMG. Okay. Just to get this filled in so I can give the impression of it being complete. So, Glasgow Gamer, if you're still here, don't interrupt your gaming for my sake, but when you're in between things, I always like asking people how their day went, if something good that happened to them or something that made them smile, something positive. If you don't have anything positive, I get it. We all have like really terrible days where we just don't want to think in that vibe, but maybe something that you're looking forward to, something you're doing for the weekend. Feel free to share if you would like. For me, I'm honestly looking forward to Saturday because it's been very few Saturdays in the last 11 months that I've been able to like just be at home and not have to go anywhere, because I usually went to go record the services to put online for people for the next day. But we've started recording just the music portions only, and we're doing like 2 weeks at a time. Did I mean to do that? I don't think I meant to do that. Let's fix that. So we're gonna take care of a lot of stuff around the house that has been severely neglected over the last few weeks of me like being busy, and then like asking my husband to bring home dinner and then help be my quality control for streaming or help me with a project or something. So we're gonna get a lot of stuff taken care of, and then I'm gonna work out some stuff with Fosbeck for our March charity project, and then just goof around and play games and not have to think about anything for a while. Did I mean to do that as such an art mood? Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, I should make that a bit redemption emote or something. Did I mean to do that? Glasgow says, looking forward to playing with friends and having fun playing COD. That's your happy place. Do it. I love it. Yeah, I was, because for a very long time, for at least probably 5 years, we had a gaming group, and we still talk to them. We have a group message that's still up that we still, we were just talking a little bit in it today. But friends from all over the country, and some even in Canada too, that we would game with almost every night, and we were basically each other's family, and like that's who we talked about our day with and all of this stuff, and that's who we hung out with, you know, because we didn't really have anyone in our local places that we hung out with a whole lot. And then, like, you know, about 6 months before the pandemic, we all just kind of started getting into our own thing and, you know, being busy with other stuff. And we were like, didn't know which games we wanted to keep moving around to. And so we just kind of fell out of the habit of doing the games. And now, like, we haven't played together in probably at least a year, as all of us, some of us individually with others have. But, and then when I played, Fortnite the other night with Fosbeck, and we just like, you know, playing casually, shooting the shit and just laughing and relaxing, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot how this feels. Like, that's stuff like that I think is gonna become my happy place again too. So Akira might play some Magic this weekend with friends for the first time in a while. Nice. I haven't been into that too much. My husband really is. He very much is. He had thousands of dollars worth of cards. And I will just say that during the course of one of his deployments, where he was married to his ex-wife and then going through a divorce, then all of a sudden he didn't have them anymore before anything ever went to court. I don't know if she pawned them. I don't know if she kept them and hid them somewhere and still has them, or sold them, or what. And frankly, I don't care. But thousands of dollars worth, and some pretty rare ones, from what I understood. But having said that, we are in another Discord. You've heard me guys talk about Kyle Hill in the facility. He is a science communication YouTuber, does a lot of pop culture science, but also like he's doing a really cool but really serious series on nuclear tragedies called the Half-Life Histories. He does a live show every week on Tuesdays at 3 o'clock Pacific called Office Hours. His Discord, he's very big into Magic the Gathering. So we've actually got tournaments, like a weekly set of games that's an ongoing tournament in his Discord. And we'd bought in some more decks to be able to play with them. We've gotten out of it lately just because we've started this stuff. But I learned how to play, and I did okay at like a tier 2 level. So I pretty much only had like the one deck, but I played with some. We played Commander, and I got good at that. But I also, like, Lee and I could sit here and play with the basic decks, and I beat him a few times. So, you know, I can appreciate it. I think this is my thing. That's his thing. So, can get pretty pricey. Yeah, Commander is pretty much the only format you play anymore. Yeah, so I only learned the basic and Commander. Like that's all I know. And my Commander was oh my gosh, what's its name? He's the blue the lion. Not Erebor. Arabo. Yeah, the cat deck. I have a cat deck. You have 2 decks and one of them's your favorite, and I don't think you'll ever dismantle. Yeah. I specifically bought the cards for that deck build. Like, that's the only full Commander deck that I have. I was going to start building other ones, but then, like I said, we just kind of got out of the habit of playing because it just, like, to me, it was almost like the same thing all the time, and it didn't hold my interest very long. And we spent like $300 on that one deck, and I was like, oh, I can't do enough of that to make me content, like switching it up all the time and not have it cost like thousands of dollars just for me. So, yeah, I'm not saying I wouldn't get into it if we had the time and more money to play with, but you know, every once in a while you have those one games that it hits right, and like you multiply all of the cats onto the battlefield and you're just, you know, dismantling everything in front of you, and you feel so good about it. That happened to me one time. But to be fair, we only played for like, I think maybe 6 months with them, so. A kitty deck, yep. Yep, and the good thing about Rabo is you could have effects where he didn't have to come out of the command zone. Like, you could just leave him there and just multiply all the cats. So. My husband would be so proud that we're having this conversation. I play Commander named Gaddock Teague. He's a grumpy old man who says, "Get off my property, you ding-dang kids, unless you pay mana." Yep. This whole situation good, Glasgow? Or the conversation we had about Magic the Gathering? Oops, missed a spot. I need to like back it out and adjust a few things because I already see some things that I want to shift a little bit. Not a whole lot though, because like I said, I want to have his approval before I do too much more work on this. I told him I had an idea, but I didn't tell him what it was because I wanted to make sure I could execute it. The whole thing. Thank you. Thank you very much. I can't wait to see I hope that he's good with this and he wants to use it, because I really want to develop it and make it look nice. I will show you guys here in a minute some of the stuff that I've done in the last week or two that you guys might have seen me start but not finish. And then we'll go switch over and see what he's doing. But I do want to... it's only a draft. It's only a piece of concept art. You do not have to make it perfect. Do not touch that microphone, Heather. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna adjust this here. This hair goes over to that side, then that would be the darker color underneath. He's still playing Apex. Good. I was hoping he would be, because I want to go out and kind of vibe in his channel for a while. I am now one of his mods after all. He made me a mod yesterday. My first mod ship. He's died a lot. Has he gotten any wins today? Because he had a real shitty afternoon, and I was really hoping that he would get at least one win today in something. I tried so hard to make him feel better. I was like messaging him in Discord. I'm like, dude, just brush it off. Everyone, we've all had technical problems today. Don't even worry about it. Like, you're going to go out there and you're going to still have a good time playing another game and blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh my God, just please smile. Please feel better. Kira says I was really beating myself up on drawing a sketch hand earlier and had to keep repeating to myself, it's fine. This is fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's fine. Yup. Yep. This is only a test. This is only a test. I know what doesn't look right. This isn't how gravity works. I'm gonna come back to this in a minute. Oh, I hear my kitty coming to sing me a song. I hear they've got the zoomies upstairs. This is what I hear every night. Yep, exactly. Exactly. You add one more cat to that and you've got it. There you go. Can't see very well at this point of the night because I've got to have a light shining in my eyes for so long. Just want to fix one more thing. What do you guys think? If that were polished, if everything had clean lines, and it was very sharp and crisp. Yeah? Thank you for the host, Shadow. Appreciate it. I think I'm happy with that. Happy enough to show him and go from there. All right. Going to save. Popping by before you sleep. Hope we're doing well. Thank you so much. And actually, I'm just about to wrap it up and go raid Beard. So, yeah, this is a concept I'm going to show him tonight after he's off stream for a podcast that he's going to start doing called Within the Beard, where he's going to interview content creators, including myself, because that's apparently a thing that he wants to happen. I'm all about it. I don't get it, but I'm all about it. So yeah, this was my idea. We'll see if he likes it. So I'm gonna save this. And I'm gonna... Oh, I was gonna show you guys real quick what I did for other folks in the last, week. I will show you guys what, oh, it's documents. What other, sorry, words are hard. The finished mosaic, I'll show you a before and after picture of what the grouting looks like. Let's see, just in case you haven't seen it, here is the stuff that I did for Rads. So this is her, her monkey emote with the pocket full of sunshine. And then this is her 1 month badge for her subscribers. And as this is the concept art from last week, as the months go by, the sun's gonna go up higher and higher until you get to 12 months and above. I know, isn't he cute? Look at the little smile on that sunshine. So cute. And then I don't know if you guys saw Shadow's finished emote, but this is his Alan Wake. So the typewriter, Alan Wake was the first game that he streamed, so he wanted a nod to it with the typewriter and the flashlight. Has it gotten approved yet, Shadow, or is it still kind of hanging out there in limbo? I don't know when I got you yours in relation to Miss Radolph's that hasn't gotten approved yet either, so I don't know. No, hopefully it should be any day. I know when I got mine, it was within hours, but now, like she said, I think because so many people are trying to get Valentine's Day variations approved, I don't know. I am concerned with this, Shadow, that you're gonna lose a lot when it gets sized down that far. So if we want to simplify this and make it pop more, let me know and we can do that. I can, take out some of the keys and have less of them. I can, darken the word high. Just let me know what you think and we can play around with it if we need to, because I want it to be something you're happy with. But at least that would make a cool graphic if you wanted to use it for something on a layout screen for as your intro, like a picture in the background or something, or I don't know, whatever. Let's see, have I finished anything else? That took a lot of time because it started out looking like a cash register and I wasn't happy with it. This is not what he wants to finish with, but I did do a concept for Bone Jangles. He wants me to redo his Pokeball and then also his Bony Boy, but I didn't know last night when I went to start on it if he wanted a more cartoony skeleton or if he wanted a more realistic one, so I went for realistic. So that's what I sent him, and he loves it, and he might use it for something else, but he wants more cartoony and less scary. So yeah, I did that, and this is what I was trying to fix until 5:30 in the morning when I kept nodding off and then waking up and be like, no, you just have a few more lines, just finish it and save it so you can. You just have a few more lines. Just do the lines and then save it so that you can send it. Like, that was probably like an hour for me. Yeah, I'm excited about it. And I'm gonna keep the nose in the center like this, like the little button. But it is gonna be more cartoony eyes. And he sent me a really cute picture of almost like a Looney Tunes looking skeleton that I'm gonna kind of use for Boney Boy too. But I need to make it not look like that because it's copyright. And I have it in my head. I just need to execute it. So, yeah. And now that I see it when I'm not half asleep, I have no idea what I was doing with the shading here, but whatever. It's not getting used anyway. Or at least I'm gonna clean it up before I send it to him to use for something else. So, anyway, that's what I've been up to. All right. Oh, and I was gonna put the playlist on this one too, and I didn't. So, thank you guys for letting me be lazy tonight and just completely sunk into my recliner and drawing and vibing out and talking and listening to music and stuff. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys hanging out and chit-chatting with me while I take care of business. I like these relaxed streams, and like I said, I hope to get more people around for them. I know I've been doing them late the last couple weeks because I've wanted to watch Fosbeck's gameplay, and I wanted to wait until he was done streaming before I started mine. So that might be why there's not as many people here live, but I want to get more people around so we can play games and do trivia and stuff while I'm drawing. So more of that hopefully to come. How about we go see how Beard is doing? Beard and I'm typing one-handed with my non-dominant hand. Nope, that's not right. Beard and the hair. Thanks again for joining me. I hope that you have a great evening. I will probably see you tomorrow at some point for some games. I don't know who with or if it will just be me. We'll get Fall Guys games in, yes, Shadow at some point, I promise. And yeah, so you guys have a good one. I'll see you later.
Have anything?
Oh! Okay. I want to say, there is no freaking way that person is a fucking bronze. No way.
No,
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 that
no.
movement.
He's not yelling at me. So I'm going to go now. Bye, guys.